So, um, wait a little bit longer to get a few more people to come in. Hmm. Okay. Oh, also, Callie, right now I unmuted my desktop audio, so people in the meeting or watching YouTube should be able to hear you too now.
Oh, there's like a weird echo. Hold on. I think my internet's
Yeah,
just slow.
so you may want to mute the YouTube one.
Ah, I see.
Delay.
Okay.
All right.
It's muted.
And so we have a few people watching on the meeting. So pretty sure that we're going to. The officers said that they should be able to join in Discord. So I guess we'll wait for more members to start today's meeting. Yeah, I did have several officers, including Alejandro and everybody else, join in. Hey, so Montana, Alejandro. Hey, Jacob. Do you guys mind also joining in on the YouTube just to show more people watching as well?
I'm on already.
Yeah. All right. So, wait a little bit longer because we don't have as many people here. Hi, Alejandro. Yeah, I see you in chat. Okay.
It's May 1st.
Yeah,
It's May.
it's May. Oh wait, hold on. I know. I have an idea.
And the world's gonna end.
I have an idea for something. Hold on. Hey, Sam.
No, it's not.
It's gonna end.
Okay.
Not before I get my
People who are
degree.
watching this.
Die.
Hi. Sam, up. Up, up. Sam, come on, do this. Come on, up. Come on. Come on. Yes, I do this. For everybody who's watching, this is Sam. And I love him.
Is that Sam? I love him.
Oh, what a good boy.
Oh my goodness.
I want a dog.
There, as we're waiting for more people to join in.
He's such a good boy.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Once a year really low.
How are you? You want to come up? Get lined up. Like this. Yeah, we're just waiting for people, aren't we? Yeah, we're waiting for people. You know? We're waiting for people. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. You want to go somewhere? Huh? All right.
Caught in the crossfire.
So,
Caught in the
I
crossfire.
know I'm not as handsome as Sam. So, is everybody who's in the Discord? Can you also join the stream on YouTube as well?
How is this?
That's better.
Oh.
All right, and
You're still as annoying as ever.
let's get started
Yeah.
with today's meeting. So, first off, thank you everybody for coming today to kind of participate in today's general meeting. I think it's like the second one of the quarter, so really appreciate it.
I did.
Yeah. So, kind of just to refresh from last time, new activities for quarantine and everything is we're just general meetings are going to be live streamed, similar to this, and general meetings and workshops will be hosted, like recorded and posted afterwards as well for people to watch. So, And also, workshops will be either live streamed or pre-recorded and posted. So, for people who were following the Facebook, or I mean not the Facebook, the YouTube channel, you've already probably seen several of our live streams and pre-recorded videos. I think Tyler's was pre-recorded and posted, and then yeah, we've had a few other live stream ones. So the workshop flyer is about the same. Today we have Arduino Workshop. So, the Arduino Workshop flyer is the same as before, and the Arduino Workshop is hosted by Montana today. And so that is going to be at 4 p.m. So after today's meeting, if you guys have time, I really encourage you guys going over to that workshop. It looks like it's going to be really great. And the main thing that's kind of wanted to have today is a discussion about the future activities or plans by next year's officers. Because this is the last quarter that I will be president of the club. I'm graduating. We also have several other officers graduating. So, and since we already elected next year's officers, now I think is a good time to maybe have kind of an open forum with everybody. So on another screen right now, you guys may have heard him a little bit during the stream. I have several of the officers in Discord chat, so you guys can hear them. And so I will leave the rest of this to Montana Williams since he is next year's president. And we can start off by having everybody introduce themselves. So Montana, do you want to go first?
Sure. So my name is Montana, and I am the president for the Computer Science and Engineering Club. What I am a third-year student going to fourth year, so I'm going to be a senior. I will be in charge of the tutoring as well as our IEEE activities to an extent. And we will be doing our best to try to get more outreach for the club. We have a good selection of officers now, so I think we can definitely put together a really good next year, hoping that we can host activities and stuff. So that should be it. And also check out the Arduino Workshop today. I'm hosting it today. All right.
And next, Alejandro? Jacob Diva, sorry.
No, Alejandro's more important. He's more important. It's okay.
If you...
No. So I'm Jacob. I'm gonna be vice president for next year, and pretty much all I'm gonna really be doing. I'm basically just gonna be helping Montana with stuff he's need. We're gonna be a tag team duo, and I'll basically just run the club alongside him, and if he needs help, I'll have my own things to do, and he'll have his own things to do, and we'll just help each other in the process. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.
All right. Patrick isn't here right now, and Tyler and Juan aren't either. Sarah, do you want to introduce yourself?
I didn't know we were introducing ourselves. But okay. Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm a historian. Gonna be the historian, so I'm just gonna be putting up the post mainly on Instagram, possibly Facebook. I'm gonna ask Andrew about that. Just to talk about what's going on in the club. And yeah.
All right. So, Alejandro, you're up next.
Hello, I'm Alejandro, and I am the events coordinator and outreach coordinator. So I will be helping with events and getting connections, working with Montana and Jacob when they need me to do that. And this is probably a bad time to mention it, but it's kind of cut off on your PowerPoint on the live stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, now is a good time because now I can fix it.
Yes.
And your webcam's kind of small.
Yeah, I changed that just because I was not wanting to be a focal point in here. There we go. Fixed. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize that about the stream. My bad. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, much better. There's a delay, so we just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a delay.
Continue, Alejandro.
All right.
Well, that was about it.
Yeah, Callie, you're up.
Hello, I'm the information officer. Fourth year computer science major. Will be here next year. Still technically legally a fourth year. That is it. It's my job to just run the newsletter. If you have any questions about event times and stuff, let me know. Goodbye.
Yeah. All right, and Jared Acosta isn't here, and neither is Zion. So those are the officers that we have in the current Discord. So for now, I'll hand over control of the meeting to Montana. Montana, do you want to take it away? Organize people.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you just gonna be asking us like questions and we just answer it?
Yeah, just like plans for next year. Or Montana, do you have any ideas you want to like put forward for next year? Or what's going on?
So for next year, I want to get a lot of STEM club cooperation. Since we have a lot of distinct features about computer science and engineering, I feel like we can probably create something for the other clubs, and that way we can have a bit more interaction with each other. Whether it's say we can do a year-long project where math students, physics students, and computer science and biology maybe we all cooperate together, and then that'll be a really interesting project. It could be for research, we don't know, but that's just an idea for now. Besides that, I'm hoping to just get more outreach to the club, do a bit more different activities than we've usually done. Um, Probably try to stylize it up and just try to get it more engaging. Especially since we can't be in person, we have technology. So if we can use that to our advantage, what can we possibly do?
We're not cavemen, SpongeBob. We have technology.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that we can probably broaden our horizons for next year. Exactly what will we do? Well, that'll be a secret, and that's just a cop out for me to say I don't know yet. But we'll be working on it throughout this quarter and next summer, and this summer. It's what we want the club to be.
All right. Jacob, do you have any plans for next year or anything? Or things that we could maybe start going with the club?
Not really. I'm kind of also with Montana on the outreach kind of thing. We're still don't know if fall all of next year from 2020 and 2021 is if it's going to be online because of the whole quarantine situation. So we still don't until we get the information. We really don't know. But basically, like Montana said, I'm going to really help him with the outreach things. But we also kind of want to just keep on doing what the club's doing. Like we've had the sky's the limit that's gone really well for us. We're still going to do our game nights. We're still going to do our events, the hackathon. Really, every winter quarter, we're still going to try and plan on doing that. Really, like some of the things that previous club presidents and like members and officers have done, we're still going to try and do that. We're also going to try and emphasize more on that. But that's also if we figure out that for the entirety of next year, it's all going to be online. So at that point, we're just going to have to go 180 degrees and do something completely different.
And when you said emphasize more on that, like before you mentioned like all the previous like club officer dealings and stuff, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about like projects with the other clubs? Is that what you were talking about?
Like what are you talking about? Like emphasize. So yeah. So really next year, me and Montana are going to try and like get other clubs. Like how he said, there's like projects. But what I was thinking more is like So see, for game night, we do it with us in cybersecurity or in CISO. So I was thinking, we're thinking like once every year we could do like a thingy with STEM involved, like a STEM fair or something like that, where we have all 4 or all 5 or how many clubs that we can get into STEM to do some like big event and have everyone there.
Okay.
Is that what you're talking about, or is that?
Yeah, I thought that's what I was just wondering about with the notification.
We're still gonna do our sky's the limit, or if we can do features engineering. We still don't know the travel situation, and the hackathon. We're still gonna try and do those, but we really want to emphasize on the outreach part next year.
Okay. Nice. Well, working our way down, Callie, do you have anything that you want to like add or any ideas for next year or stuff like if we're stuck with the quarantine still? Do you have any ideas for like things we can add or things that you?
Not really. I will have a better computer next year, hopefully, so I can hopefully stream things and workshops as well. No, I don't really have any ideas. Just focusing on the worst case scenario of we are still going to be online in the fall, which is the best time to get new people to join the club. So again, outreach is going to be a big issue. Like maybe we'll make, I don't know, an Instagram. Hopefully that's not my thing because I don't have one, but everyone uses it. But yeah, like that's going to be a huge issue because it's probably going to be online because that's when everyone gets sick. So.
Oh,
yeah.
I linked the wrong YouTube in Slack. Let me fix that. Yeah, Mike is messaging me on Slack or asking in random things like, "Hey, where's the thing?" Control.
Also, Minecraft.
You want to talk about the Minecraft server?
Segue.
Yeah, segue. Or
Oh
before
no,
we go.
I just like Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's all I thought.
Well, you know who else likes Minecraft? Women in engineering. Go check out their Minecraft right now. It's open to our computer science and engineering students, or anyone in general. If you want to go and have fun and play Minecraft with the squad, by all means.
Yeah.
More information will be available on the newsletter, I hope. Actually, I don't know. Callie, where can we find this information?
I mean,
you can find this information in, I guess I can send out just a newsletter link. It's already in the Wii newsletter, so join Wii's newsletter and you'll get access to it. But also, you kind of have to pay club. I don't know. Never mind. Forget it.
Oh, you need
I'll
to be
send
a
a
member
link
to join the thing.
Oh yeah, join the Wii Discord, and you can get access to the Minecraft invite.
Oh man!
What was that?
What?
Your excitement,
stream.
wanting to join the Minecraft server hosted by Wii.
Yeah.
But I could also just open it up to CSE people. So, yeah.
Maybe. Well, because that could be like a fun little thing to add on since we're stuck in quarantine, just to like have something for people to just go in and have fun. Like we used to have like general rooms for everybody to hang out and eat, socialize. Like the Minecraft could be the same thing.
Yeah.
Our replacement while we're in quarantine.
Especially since that's kind of all I got to contribute is paying for that server. So if everyone uses it, the more the merrier.
Oh yeah, do you like the castle the castle city I've been building?
Yes, and Kimpy made a to scale school building, and I just made a hut. So
I just made a hut.
It's purple, but that's all I got.
All right. Well, for people who want to join that, like, so are they going to need to like join the Women in Engineering Discord, or how are they going to get links if they want to join it?
Originally, it was just join the Women in Engineering Discord and the Minecraft server channel we have in there, so you can keep track of how many people are actually in there and using it. Originally, the plan was to like only members could join, but we have no way to track that really and have people pay us because there's no in-person treasure So that got canceled, and now it's just like a free for all. So just join the Wii Discord.
Okay.
Which
Is there a link to the Wii Discord anywhere?
There will be in whenever I find the invite button.
Ah.
And I will put it in the general channel and just hope it doesn't get spammed. The limit is 10 people, but if enough people use it, I can finagle something to download the world and re-upload it on a better server. But we were unsure of how well it would work.
Okay.
And that's it. That's Wii's spiel. Also, Wii's not doing great next year, so that might be all we have.
Oh, really?
No, it's not doing great. That's it. Farewell.
You guys get more people. You can always do more people. Anyway. Well, so let me go back to YouTube. Let me see if there's anything posted in the chat in YouTube. I don't see anything. Okay.
No, there.
We have 9 people watching in YouTube. So if anybody in like watching the stream live right now, there is a I think it's 10-second delay between like when you guys see something and when we hear it, because we're like on Discord and talking real time. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to bring up with next year's officers, feel free to post it in the chat in YouTube, because I have right now how I'm streaming is I have 2 monitors. My top one, which is the one that you guys are seeing with like the future officer discussion and all that stuff, and down below I have the YouTube stream open and everything else. So I should be able to see what you guys ask. But yeah, so well, let's see. Yeah, because the Minecraft thing was really fun. It was fun building a castle, but I'm like I'm at a wall right now where I don't know any more buildings I can add to the city. Yeah.
How about you add a big wall?
A big wall? There's several big walls.
I was making a joke since you were at a wall.
Ah.
Renaissance fair man only knows Renaissance architecture.
Dude, that's me. I have a freaking sword on my wall because I like going to the Renaissance fair. It's like tradition at this point.
That looks like a guitar to me, but you know what?
Oh,
It could be turned into that.
I have an update for Montana.
Sword. Okay, people they'll see it.
IEEE wants us to have a list of all the new officers for next year.
Oh, right. Okay, I do need to make that and post it. Like all the officers is literally the screen that the stream is on right now. So, right. I need to send that email to because I dropped the ball on it. I need to make a note of that. Email. There we go. Alright, I'll do that probably after today's stream.
Oh yeah, another update. So just in general for Montana, IEEE, a lot of their workshops and conventions have been migrated to virtual. And since if you're an IEEE member, our division will pay for you to go to these virtual conferences. So that's a thing that maybe we can look into over summer and into fall, is assisting them in hosting virtual and making sure our members go to these virtual conferences, which will be free. Woo! So that's a thing we can do.
That sounds good.
Yay!
What do you think about that, Montana? Montana?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, no, that's like a lot already. And I'm like, this is the worst possible time to try to manage everything. So, with the ideas I'm coming up with, I'm like, oh, that won't work. Oh wait, I got an idea. Oh shoot, that won't work.
Welcome to being president. It is stressful, but if you power through, people seem to think you do a good job.
Yeah, okay. I should be fine though. I think it's just a lot of adjustment to do. But it'll fall together nicely if we can I have a lot of things that can help us out with this quarantine situation. So I think we can still manage as best as we can.
Oh yeah, and then so Stan's asked about the sword. I think I got it like years ago at a like novelty shop or something. It's not. It's like a model sword, so like the blade isn't tempered and like hardened and stuff for actual combat. But it's fun for a costume. But yeah, I just want to answer questions that are put in chat. I didn't mean to like derail it too bad. My bad. Oh, and here. All right. Sarah, so you sent me something on Discord. Do you want to just ask it in person? Because that's the whole point of today's meeting is just a conversation between officers and the group members and everything. So, do you want to add like, I just saw you sent me something. I didn't read it yet.
I mean, not necessarily, but I guess.
Yeah.
It was
good.
about tutoring.
Oh yeah.
I know that we still provide it, but since we're gonna go virtual, do you know if that's a thing?
So for this quarter, or in the future?
Both, I guess, because I know that they're doing summer classes online, and we're doing this quarter online right now.
Yeah. So for this quarter, I know that there is no real tutoring because Alice and the people in the office who are responsible for paying the tutors and having us on like all of that, they have not sent us anything, no schedule, no nothing. So as like there's no official tutors right now. But so something that's maybe we can have, or maybe you guys can have next year. I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe you guys could do what the club used to do like a few years ago, and just do volunteer tutoring, where you can have officers or just really active members be willing to like be in the chat at like certain times or like in a voice channel at certain times for people to pop in and ask questions and stuff. But for this quarter, as far as I know, there's no tutoring because I was a tutor and I'm like not hired or anything like that. If people ask me questions, I'll be willing to help. But like Ethan isn't there anymore. Hugo, I don't think he's doing anything. Although I know Hugo will answer questions if people ask him, and I'm sure Ethan will too. It's more of like an unofficial basis right now. Sorry, did that answer your question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
For now, if you need help, just ask, and I'll try to help you out with whatever I can. And in the future, that's going to be up to Montana and you guys. If you guys want to do like unofficial tutoring, or if Montana wants to reach out to the office and see if you guys can set up something for online tutoring and see if there could still be a payroll for people to be hired, or anything like that.
What an interesting development this all is.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I don't really have any like set agenda other than the things that's kind of other than introducing yourselves and having you guys talk about any ideas you have. So, um, Montana, do you have anything you want to like ask the officers or ask like the general chat or people watching or anything?
I'm sorry, I'm setting up for the Arduino project right now, which you can watch at 4 p.m. Today. Check it
Yay!
out on the same YouTube. We'll be live streaming it. Sorry, shameless plug into side.
No,
What do we?
that's fine. Yeah.
What do we? Yeah, so I've been meaning to ask people what they want for this quarter because the usual routine of clubs has been kind of disrupted by this. So, what can any club do that is within people's radar. What can people do online? What can you do? It's weird. Besides cranking out a list of online tutorials, which itself isn't bad either. I think it'd be pretty interesting because then you have skills in teaching, and editing and presentation. Um, we probably want to uh, develop a way to get engagement online. So the YouTube channel is a good start. Live streaming things, and also uploading them while we had already done them. It keeps a record of what happened as opposed to how they were before, where you have to physically be there, and if you missed it, you missed it. So we have an advantage in keeping records by uploading online, but the disadvantage is you cannot do too much hardware. You can't do too much online. Um, but lucky for you guys, there are some things available, whether they're simulators. So, for example, today we're going to be spoiling it a bit. We will be using an Arduino simulator, so you guys can participate online. So it's still an incentive to join and check out the Arduino Workshop. Um, but let's say you want to build the parts yourselves. Shipping takes forever right now, and if you do want your own Arduino, it does also take forever to get. So I think starting with a simulator, which is free, probably a good start. If we want to keep things free, then that's probably better. Besides that, the difficulty really is just seeing what people really want, because I'm sure everyone has all kinds of ideas of what they want while they're waiting and chilling at home right now, but no one has, and there aren't too many solutions right now. So unless someone has an idea, by all means, hit the club up, hit me up. You can find my Instagram as MontanaJW. You can follow me on Discord. That'll be, you can add me on Discord. That'll be MontanaJW number 5715. If you have any ideas at all, you can also email me at montanaw@csusb at coyote.csusb.edu. Besides that, I'm open.
Well, I also have a quick thing. So, for this general meeting and last general meeting, we've been using like the YouTube live stream thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think it would be better if we just went to Zoom instead and have the meetings that way? I mean, because Zoom has the ability to where we can record meetings there, so we could still technically post them on YouTube after the fact. I'm thinking.
The thing is that Zoom, everyone knows their name. Some people don't want their name out there. You get what I'm saying? And YouTube, everyone has YouTube.
Okay.
Like, I don't know anyone in this world, anyone who doesn't have YouTube or access to YouTube. You can get it for free. It's just that Zoom, I feel like Zoom, some people are like, oh, I don't want to join because I don't want people to know my name.
And then maybe the fact that like, their name will be posted on YouTube later, like that.
I mean, if we were having real meetings, we'd still know their name. They have to sign in.
I suppose when you join a meeting, you can change your name. So you could always refer to yourself as student number 7, student number 8, volunteer 85 or something. I don't know.
There's that. Well, when you make your account, is there a way to like assign yourself a nickname, or for like the host to assign nicknames or something?
Every time you join a meeting, you are allowed to
Zoom.
change your name.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can.
No, because whenever you log in, let me rephrase this. So when you're given the account through your school automatically puts your full name.
Yeah. School has it already automated, but if you just have Zoom by itself, you can call it.
If you want to just do, I think if you guys are just going to do Zoom by itself, like without using school accounts, then yeah.
Well, because the thing is that I'm only thinking about this now because a lot of our classes, like every one of my classes, uses Zoom. So I think most students right now most likely have a Zoom account if they have classes, or at least more than one class. I think it's highly likely. But
And it's only one means of participation anyway.
yeah.
I think we can host a Zoom meeting, so we can actually hear people as well. But we don't need to broadcast Zoom itself onto the front live stream. You know, we can hide and play on the corner, and people can just watch on YouTube as well. But if they want to participate, like you can participate in the chat, or they can actually ask questions vocally through Zoom. I think both solutions are just fine.
Okay, well, because the Zoom, if it's recorded, we can. Thankfully, Jacob and Tyler are like willing to edit the videos to post on YouTube. So, Jacob, would there be a way for like during the editing, maybe edit out the names or like have a black bar over the names for people or something? Would that
For
like
Zoom?
take where? Yeah, for Zoom, would that take?
For Zoom, you can
or-
whoever's recording it is you just don't have the names. Because for Zoom, you can just
Okay.
have it where it shows the screen and not
Yeah.
not have the names.
And not have the names.
Yeah, so basically what you would do is you would just have the screen. You would just basically select the option where you would see no names and you would just see what's it called? You just see the
Just
screen.
seeing. Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't see.
That may make a problem for if I like have a dialogue or discourse with people to see who's talking or who's posting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because last meeting and some of the meetings, if it's just me up here talking about stuff, I will, especially since we're all stuck at home right now, I will probably run out of steam very quickly and soon. So in order to keep like stuff active and going, it may be better, like dialogue is always better, is what I'm thinking. And I think that may be hindered if I block off all the names. So, but during the meeting, I'm wondering if there's a way, like in editing, like you know how if you have it full screen, everybody's names is like at the top of the screen and stuff. If there's a way that you could just have a black box over their names, that way I could see.
Well, okay. So basically, at that point, what you would do is you would enter into full screen mode, and then from full screen mode, there's like these it's like a line, a box, two boxes, and then like a grid looking thing.
Yeah.
You would just click the line. The line would just take off everyone's names.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I may look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just trying to think of a way to where we can maybe improve on general meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if need be, we can just put a black box.
Yeah. I mean, and if anybody here watching the stream or anybody here in the Discord chat, if you guys have any ideas for things that we can improve, by all means, post it, message, like whatever means you have, just so we could try to work on it. But yeah.
I think we can snail mail each other's concerns, you know, as a comment, and you know, as when they come in, you can email them at our PO box. That's nonsense.
Well, we do on the YouTube channel and on the main website. We do have the main CSE Club account there for contact. So if anybody has anything they want to ask, like ever, I get notifications from the main CSE Club account, and Montana will soon be getting notifications. I'm planning on giving him access to that stuff this weekend during our officer meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be ways to contact us that way, but I'm trying to think of like in a general sense to kind of keep discourse and activity up. Well, I can't think of anything else to talk about. Like, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about or say, or does anybody here watching have anything they want to say?
I have more IEEE updates.
Oh,
No, really.
Callie, go for it.
So David was testing out using Zoom to do the meetings, and he was talking about perhaps having the students have a designated time slot to go in the Zoom, present their things, and leave. which would be fantastic. But it would still like I don't know what he's going to do because it's up for debate for the next IEEE meeting. But he does want all the new officers to go through student officer training.
What?
Woo! Yeah, it means that you sit for a whole 12 hours and learn about every single IEEE rule. And instead of one person going alone, it'll be all of us staring into Zoom. Is what it sounds like.
For
I'm not
12
quite sure.
hours?
So
Yeah, I went to the last one. I was the only
Yeah.
one to go to the last one.
Yeah, and thank you again for that. Because God.
You couldn't have told us about this earlier?
Are you sure
Oh,
it
you're
will be
trapped here
12
now.
hours?
I mean, because we had to drive to like UCLA,
Yeah.
I literally got up at 7, got with him in the car for an hour drive there. We came back at 9 p.m. because it was a
Okay.
2-hour drive back.
Goodness.
So,
Well, maybe since it's over Zoom, it'll be more refined or maybe less time. But now they want every officer to do that.
well, they wanted every officer to do it before. I was just the only one that could go.
Yeah.
But now we all can go.
You all can go. I think if you actually
I
take
can't go.
I
the
can't.
student,
go.
I think if you take the student training out without all of like the shenanigans going on, if they make it a time slot thing, it'd probably be about, I don't know, 6 hours, 4 hours maybe. The person that actually does the training was really on it. And she was like, I gotta go places, and she just speed ran it.
I gotta go places.
Yeah.
That's
She had to
not
do every single student training for all of America. So she had to be on another plane in like 3 hours. So
Oh, okay.
goodness gracious.
she's not the issue. It's the getting there, the indulging everybody's bajillion hour-long conversations.
So
And
that's
here
that's
you
the
can
thing
see
that takes a while. It's
the
just
eye
people like interrupting and having longer rants and stuff.
Wait, what? I can't hear you.
Never mind. So this is something for next year's officers though.
Yeah.
Do you know when
See,
that
Andrew, why don't you
training is?
tell this to us when we were signing up that there was a 6-hour-long meeting?
Cause I didn't go to it. I didn't.
Were we forced to go to it? Like,
I'm not sure. This will be something that we'll have to talk about during the officer meeting
I'm not doing it again.
on Sunday.
I already have the training. I'm exempt.
Ah,
God damn.
so there's that.
lucky.
All right, we'll continue talking about that during the officer meeting then. To speak
Okay.
about getting next year's officers trained. And Callie, by then, can you get us like a date and time for it?
Oh, I don't know. Our next officer meeting is this weekend, and David's not going to discuss it until the next IEEE meeting, which will be next week,
Ah,
next Tuesday.
yeah,
So,
Tuesday, the next Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. Then we should have updates. Well, we'll at least have updates from IEEE by next general meeting.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, Patrick's in the YouTube. Hey, Patrick, do you mind going on Discord right now? So you could join the voice chat so people can hear you. We can introduce you, and then if you want to bring up anything. Yeah.
Patrick's our treasurer, by the way.
Yeah, Patrick is the treasurer. So on the screen with future officers, Patrick is third one down. There he is. Right on time. Yeah, sure you are, man. There's a 10-second delay, so he's joining. Should be joining soon. Very soon.
I have an off-topic Minecraft question.
Oh, sure, shoot. While we're waiting.
How devastating would it be if I changed the server from creative to survival? Like, which one do
I
people
think
like
it would
more?
be entertaining, but there's no way I think I will finish that castle anytime soon.
If
Oh,
you want
okay.
people to just build, great. If you want people to actually play the game, survival.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking, like give everybody like a week to build things, and then just switch it off, and you just have to live with whatever you made.
Mm,
I'll build 1,000 blocks of diamonds.
yeah. Yeah, there's just gonna be like random like chests and chests full. Like the
I mean,
entire desert is just gonna be full of chests filled with diamonds.
yeah, but like it'll run out eventually, or you could have somebody hunt it down
No.
and burn it.
I don't know.
You
No, please
underestimate
don't.
my power.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Patrick.
Hello.
Yes.
So,
Hello.
for everybody watching the stream, do you mind introducing yourself?
Hello, this is Patrick.
What's your role in the club? Do you have plans?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the treasurer for the club, and so that just means that I'm gonna be the person to go to if you need to talk about anything financial regarding the club, including running events, trying to get compensation for any kind of payments that need to be made, and then also I'm going to be the one in charge of keeping track of all of the money that is going in and out of the club. So if there's ever any
Cool.
patience with that, I'm the person who has to be on top.
So that's Patrick. Um,
Hi, Patrick.
so one of the things that we were talking about is just like future plans or ideas for the club for next year, or like things to improve on if we're stuck, at home or in quarantine for a while longer. So do you have any ideas or anything you want to bring up?
I just keep track of the money. Huh? Well, I mean, plans really. I just feel like, what's the word? Streamlining the way that we can see the money and stuff. Because I know we have the Excel sheet that keeps track of all the money. And it seems a little bit not kept up as much as it should be, but that's not really you guys. It's just it feels like it could be better kept up.
Alright. So just improving on the efficiency of that kind of thing?
Yeah, so that maybe making it more clear like how money will be getting to people, but that's just something people would need to find out when they need it anyway, so
Okay.
because it is a process to get money back from compensation, and then like
Yeah.
no one knows about it until they need to do it. It's not a hard process, it's just a process that takes time. But aside from that, really the only thing that I can do is the efficiency of the Excel sheet, really, because that's all I'm really in charge of.
Okay. Well, does anybody who is watching the stream or does any other officer have anything they want to ask Patrick right now? Since he's the treasurer, and as you mentioned, like if there's events or trips or projects and stuff that you want the club to reimburse you for or help you out with, he is one of the people you can go to.
He's the finance guy.
He's the finance guy. And Patrick, if you have any questions, even next year, just message me and I'll try to help you out.
Yeah, no worries, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's the 10-second delay on the stream, so we'll be waiting a little bit. I'll wait a little longer to see if there's anybody who's watching who wants to ask a question, but other than that. Also, for anybody who's watching the stream right now, these general meetings should be the same as general meetings for when we're at campus. It's not limited to just club members or even just CSE students. If you have like friends who you think would be interested. Oh wait. So Stan's asked something. We can. What can we expect for field trips next year if the quarantine is over? So, do you guys have any plans for like trips, like next year over summer? I know that there may be. Well, one trip that always happens is the IEEE Rising Stars conference. So, if you guys wanting to do that, or do you have any other plans for trips?
I mean, we kind of just have to figure out if the quarantine's going to still be happening. Assuming it's not at that point, but it could be. So you just
Yeah,
have
we
to
don't know.
keep informed about it.
Oh, also, I think most of the IEEE conferences, like Rising Stars, SUSTech, and the Women International Leadership Conference, will all be converted to virtual if the quarantine is still in effect. So I'm not sure how they're managing that, but they are virtual conferences. So we could still do that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it
But
wouldn't
if
be
the
a field trip.
quarantine's over, then would you be willing to try to organize the Rising Stars conference trip again, kind of like we've been doing for the past 2 years, or is there any other ideas that you guys think would be fun to like have as a club outing?
Like, we're still gonna, if the quarantine is lifted, we're still gonna do the same stuff the old officers lifted. The old officers did. It's just we don't know if the quarantine's gonna be lifted. That's really the big thing that's holding us back right now.
Maybe we can try getting internship field trips. Like go to a known company, and if we can establish a tour of some sort, and we can try
That
to
would be
recruit
awesome.
for internship
Yeah.
with the goal of internships. Actually.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. And I know a really good contact for that is David from IEEE because
Of course. Oh yeah, the
yeah,
perfect time. Yeah.
yeah. So
Did
he's
you say David from IEEE?
yeah,
Unbelievable. You know David from
I know David.
IEEE.
yeah,
David from IEEE.
The David.
The
That-
David.
yeah, the nice one.
The next one.
He is.
That's
All
awesome.
right.
Alright.
Yeah. Hopefully that helped answer that. I forget. What were we talking about before that? I think that's about it on things for today. So I may just move on and head towards the end of the meeting. Does anybody have anything they want to say now that we're like in an open forum to just talk about stuff before we continue on?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with my CSE 541 test. Anyone know where I can learn some Arduino?
Well, you see, today we happen to be holding a Arduino Workshop
Oh,
hosted by me,
wow.
Montana Williams, and we will be discussing the what is an Arduino, the how to use an Arduino, and some other fun engineering things, I guess. You
I
want to
hate
build
both
a
of you
circuit?
greatly.
You want to
I
close a
hate
circuit?
both of you greatly.
By all means, come by today at 4 p.m. We're going to be hosting the workshop, which should last about an hour or two. I'll try my best.
That sounds
Awesome.
great.
And if you don't have an Arduino to work with right now, you can use a simulator online, which I will get to during the workshop. Come by at 4 o'clock.
Perfect.
Do you want me to post something about the workshop onto the Instagram?
Yes, that would actually be fantastic.
You should send me links. And Montana, if you want to make like a little video introducing yourself and talking about the workshop just like you did right now, I could post it on a story.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Also, Montana.
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 Will you be going to the IEEE meetings?
I should be this coming Tuesday, right? No, not this Tuesday. The next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, yeah.
Out on the last one. That's last one. But this
Okay,
one I
cool.
should be able to go.
I'm just checking. I can't go to them because they're at the same time as my class.
Oh, I see. No, I have time off that time. So
Woo.
I should be good.
Okay,
I can cover.
that's it. Very well.
Awesome. So, Callie, what do you need to be sent to you? The description and like photo and stuff, and link.
What? No.
I mean, not
Sarah.
Callie. Sarah. Sarah. My bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do it through Discord. You could do it through Instagram. I have both of them on my phone.
All right. I'll send you the link to the YouTube, and I'll find the description and send you that too. Montana, if you have any pics, can I leave it to you to send that?
I'm sorry, you cut out for me. If I have pics, what?
If you have pictures of the workshop or pictures of stuff for it that you want to send for the Instagram post, do you mind sending it to Sarah?
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay. Before we move on, is there anything else anybody wants to bring up, or anything anyone wants to ask?
Don't forget to check out the Minecraft server.
Yeah.
Help me, God. Help me, please. I'm just gonna go to.
That again later. See if I can continue that dang castle.
Alright.
Okay. Well, moving on. Live streams. Yeah, I think that's redundant at this point. And for projects, this has been the same since last quarter. Pretty much if anybody has any ideas for projects, especially after watching Montana's workshop, the Arduino one. Arduinos are perfect for just at home or like projects in general. I really recommend emailing Jared or Hugo about any of those things if you guys want help or guidance or just structure in general. Like, say you have a really cool project idea, but you don't know how to like document it or phrase it in a way to where it's like nice to show up on a portfolio or where you can actually show it off. Talk to them, and they will help you out. We have resources and resources to help with documentation, and then they have experience to help guide you guys through projects and stuff. So that is about everything. Normally, I'd kind of like leave the end for anything anybody wants to bring up, but I think we kind of did that during the general discussion. So, I think I'll adjourn the meeting here. Does anybody have anything that they want to add before we end the stream?
Negative.
I'm good.
Alright. Join the Arduino Workshop. It's at 4. This exact same YouTube. It'll be streaming similarly to this. Oh, and if you don't see it show up exactly at 4, try refreshing the page and waiting a little bit, because I actually started the stream at 10 minutes until 1, and it wasn't showing up for me until like 3 minutes before 1, so like at 12:57. So it took like 7 minutes for it to show up. So if you guys don't see it immediately, stay around, keep refreshing the page. Montana didn't forget to post or anything. It could just be YouTube having that delay thing. So, all right, thank you everybody for coming and participating, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the workshop or in the next general meeting, which is 2 weeks from now. All right.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.